So I posted about this a while ago, but it's pretty cold, and I haven't been feeling like getting up early and uh, taking off my shirt and uh, doing posing videos very much for, I guess, two reasons. One is the cold, and the other is, I don't know, like I was doing those videos to gauge progress, and over the last few months, uh, especially since I started using the machinery, I hadn't been making very much progress. I could tell by looking at the videos, and I could tell by just how my body was doing. I was actually pretty much backtracking, gained a bit of weight. Uh, didn't seem to be making very many muscle gains. Because especially the exercises I was trying to do, like chin-ups and stuff, weren't getting any easier. Um, I don't know. It feels like I've been spinning my wheels for a while, but now a couple things have happened. At work, I caused an accident. Ended up dropping PVC pipe on a container, which slipped off the edge and knocked my coworker on the head. Fortunately, he's doing okay, but because of that, I've been asked not to ride in the machinery for the foreseeable future. I don't know if my boss will change his mind, but that means at least a couple things. I won't have as much overtime, which is the negative. Another negative is I won't be able to make use of the machines to do as well at work, so I won't be as useful at work for some other people. But the positives are I will get more exercise at work, and I'll be able to get more groundwork done, because there are some things that you can't do with a machine, like opening bags and stuff. And there are a lot of bags at work, so as long as I do my best, I should be able to at least get quite a lot of work done, even if it's not the same work I was doing with the machines. It's still important work. Another thing that I've started recently, although I had been working very long shifts, since I wasn't getting very much exercise, I've recently started waking up early and going on walks again, which is something I had to stop doing when I first got this job. So I was walking a lot before I got the job, and I had not been walking for the past year or so. I really missed walking because it was good for weight loss and also helped me clear my mind a bit. So now I've at least started walking again, and that's what I'm doing right now anyway. And I got up this morning a little bit early. I was planning on getting up at 5 and walking, and I lost my ability to sleep at about 2:30. Went to bed, tried to sleep again, got up at 3:30. Went to sleep again, got up at 3:45. Went to sleep again, got up at 4 o'clock, and I decided, heck, whatever, I'll just get up and walk, which means an extra hour of walking, an extra lap around the 3 mile military installment we have here, which is it's not great that I wasn't able to sleep more, but at least it's great that I got more time to walk. And I decided I'll do one of these little vlogs instead of the posing. Maybe I'll do vlogs for a while, and I might put up some posing videos a little later. I don't know. I was hoping to gauge my progress, and that's why I was doing those. Again, wasn't making much progress, so I stopped for now. Haven't really stopped, but I haven't had the time in my mind to get up and do it. Well, obviously it's too cold. But I might feel like doing it every once in a while anyway. Probably seeing one of those videos at least once a week or two. Probably. I don't know. I can't really promise anything. But yeah, if I remember to do a vlog like this while I walk, at least I can put in some updates and yeah, have people know what I've been doing. Let's see. Unfortunately, I haven't found the energy or time to work on my books recently. I was starting to make progress again, and then I ran out of time. And now, I guess, instead of walking, I could hurry over to work in the morning and work on them, but it's a funny thing. Although I'm sleepy right now, I can walk. I don't feel like I could probably work on my books even though I'm sleepy. Another thing is, I can choose my health or my books basically right now is what I'm thinking. If I walk, I have a chance of increasing my health, or making myself healthier anyway. If I work on my books, I don't get that chance. Although the books is another thing I want to do. And it makes me worry because I had a whole long series in mind, and I have stuff already laid out and a lot of stuff done with the project that I'm working on. I already have one book out. Of course, I'm not really doing very well in selling that book, but at least it's there. And I worry about, will I live long enough to even finish the series? I probably won't, at least with the nature of how that series is. The way that I have things set up in my mind and how the story is, it could last for decades, but I don't know. If I'm not finding time to work on it now, when am I gonna find time is a thing I worry about. I used to have a lot more free time because I was less employed than I am now. And I didn't have a son when I first started working on this. But now, with 2 children and much more of a job than I had before, finding little bits of time to squeeze in to work on it is difficult. I was working on it for like 20 or 30 minutes during my lunch break on a lot of days, but recently, by the time I get to my lunch break, I'm mentally exhausted enough that I don't want to open my computer and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's kind of tough. I feel like I'm making excuses, even though I guess what excuses are is they're explaining the reason why things are happening. Whether or not you have power to overcome them or not is another problem. But anyway, yeah. So I haven't been making progress on the book, but I'm hoping to eventually get to a point where I can make progress on that. I had been thinking if I woke up early enough to walk and then still had time to go to work and work on my books early in the morning or something, that would be great. But now that I think about it, I'd rather probably sleep. So I don't know. I guess at some point I'll probably figure something out, but right now, yeah, maybe if I get my weight down enough that I'm not too worried about it, I could change the walking for the book or something. But right now I'm at like, geez, last time I was down to 24%. I think I'm at like 29 or something like that. I hope it's not much higher body fat, but yeah, I was hoping to get down to 10%, and I'm like as far away from that goal as I ever felt like I was. Although I think I've actually been a lot farther away from that before I really started trying to get it down. But in the past year or so, anyway, I haven't been this far away from my goal as ever. So, yeah. Hope to get enough exercise in at work that it makes a difference, and I hope that this walking also makes a difference anyway. Try not to get too discouraged, but I guess having the ability to work on the machines at work was really helpful, and I liked the ability to make a lot of progress at work using the machines, but they were also ended up being a cause for bad health, so it was a mixed bag. And in the future, if I end up being told I can use them again, I don't know how I'm going to pattern my actions at work in a way where I can still get some exercise and I can use the machines. I hope I can figure something out. Initially, I was hoping that I could kind of do things the way I wanted, and well, one of the things that I was doing at work was separating plastic, but my idea is I could take the excavator and line up a lot of plastic on the ground, get out of the excavator, and then separate it by hand. When I tried to do that, the company president came out and said, "What are you doing? That's too much plastic." I pretty much immediately had to give up on my plan and sit in the excavator all day. And then my other boss told me to stop sitting in the excavator all day, and so I ended up in a weird situation where I would get in the excavator, put stuff on the ground, separate some plastic, get back in the excavator, clean it up, put some more on the ground, and after a couple times I'd get on the loader and just ride around on the loader pushing things to where they need to be, and by the end of the day we haven't separated much because of all of the getting in and getting out and pushing and all this other stuff, and because of all the time I had to spend pushing stuff to make the space for everything. Most of the day ended up inside some sort of machine anyway, even though my effort was to get out of the machine. I don't know what a good plan is to change that, but anyway, right now I've been moved from plastic to drywall, and so I'm basically opening up bags of drywall and separating, taking out little bits of trash and stuff that doesn't belong there. And if I was using machinery, basically my job would then to be loading the drywall into containers and stuff. But yeah, right now, since I can't use machinery, I'm just opening up drywall and also separating garbage from wallpaper. And then if I finish all of my job, which on some days is very easy to do, I go either help with the plastic or with cardboard boxes or something. And at least over the past few days, it seems like it probably is a good source of exercise compared to the last few months anyway. But we'll have to see if I can make some progress. I really haven't. I've been checking my weight every day, and I don't really see anything happening, and so that's also a bit discouraging. If I see my weight going down, that'll be motivating anyway. But for now, I just gotta do my best. Well, if you watched this far, thanks for watching. I'll check in later.